Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel Lashweb. Today we are discussing about Pandas most frequent user methods like introduction to Pandas and top 5 records retrieved from the dataset and bottom 5 records by using head and tail methods. After that, renaming the column names and statistical descriptions like max, min, standard deviation, and also 75% quartiles, 25, 50% quartiles, and adding a new columns and dropping the columns by using dropna functions, like setting any column as index by using set index method and resetting the index and selecting row with index positions and subsection of the data with lock and iloc operations, and how to drop the row conditional formatting and or operations by using apply functions on a single column, applying the functions on the multiple columns by using and or operations, sorting methods, min max and their index positions like id max, id min. Next వచ్చేసి value counts, unique, nunique and map functions and duplicate values, nlargest and nsmallest values, handling missing data. Next వచ్చి is not null, or dropping missing values in the dataset and filling the missing values by using mean, median, mode, or any something names are also zero. Group by operations, combining the data frames by using queries like matching operations and join, inner join, left join, outer join. After that, text method on string data, cleaning the whole data, the data with any null values. Here I take a simple data set named tips dataset from the Kaggle website. I will import the dataset by using pandas CSV method. After that, I have stored a new variable called df. If we see here, the dataset consisting of column names, so total bill, tip, set, gender, smoker, daytime, size, price, person, payer name, and CC number, and 11 columns are there, and 224, 244 rows. Next, if we see here, df.head function used to retrieve the top 5 records from the dataset. If we see here, top 5 records are retrieved from the dataset by using df.head position. Similarly, df.tail function is used to retrieve the data of the last and bottom 5 records, like 243, 242 to 239, with the all rows, all columns. By using df.column, we will retrieve the data of column names like total bill, tip, sex, smoker, day, time, size, and all the column names present in the dataset. How to use index? If we use index method, it will give the output like start from which row and stops at which row, and it will give the step size 1. It will start at 0th index and it will stop at 244 row. Okay, total 0 to 244 rows are present in the dataset. How to rename a columns? If you using rename function, we can set the column names. After that, we have change another name with payer name to payer underscore name, CC name to CC underscore name. It will give another names in that place of payer name to payer underscore name in the data output. Next, statistical descriptions. By using describe method, we can retrieve the how many rows are present in the data, like by using count method and mean of the data, standard deviation of the data, the minimum value in the data of every column, like total bill, tip, size. If you see here in the total bill column, there is 244 rows and tip also 244 rows, and size also 244 rows. If you see here, the minimum value in the total bill is 3.07 and the tip is 1 and size is also 1. If you see here, like maximum value 50 and maximum value in the tip is 10. Also see here the quartiles also 25, 50%, 75% quartiles also there. By using transpose method, we can reverse the rows and columns from different positions, like columns to this side and rows to this side. If you observe here in the above, Like total means column names on the top, row names this side. It will totally change. We are applying with display function with the transpose. We retrieve or extract a single column from a data by using just uh, square brackets inside quotes with the column name. It will give the output of that single column. Okay. Here total bill dot head 3. Here 3 means only just 3 records. The first 3 records. If you use here tail of 3 means it lasts 3 records from the bottom side. Here also here we apply two different column names and it will gives like that. Total bill and a total tip. Two column names we are only exactly two records. Two column names are extracted from the data set. How we add a new column to the data set? Here I perform a round function just to add a tip percentage with and tip data and total bill divided into 100 comma 2. It will add a new column to the tip percentage in the last data. Okay. After that, how to delete this new column means by using a drop command, we can simply delete the table percent. Like by using axis 1 means here the column, axis 1 means columns, axis 0 means rows. The previous sessions we have seen about the lock and iloc functions and all these functions, but I have applied all the methods to one data set, and that is tips data set. I have shown how the data set gives the output values, like we applying different methods and functions. Okay, I just practice purpose. iloc of 0 means the first row of all values in the data with all column names. If you see here, total bill tip 6, smoker day time size with 16.9 and 1.01, female no sun dinner 2, it gives the data of whole data. Okay, 1 to 5 means it will give the starting position of index 0 is 0, but it we ask here 1 to 5 means 1 to 4. It will choose the data of 1 to 4. Okay. Here how to set any column as index. If we using set index method and column name, what we have to set to the column as an index, we put in the set index function. It will use output like it will the column name what we have set as an index, it will gives like that. Like payment ID as an index for the sun 2959 sun for 068. Okay. If we reset the index, it will goes to its as is position by using a reset index method. If you see here the reset index, it will goes to as a column. Okay. How to select any specific rows with index position by using iloc of 0. We have seen before that one. How to see some section of the data means subset of the data from the data frame. Like by using iloc 1 to 5 means it starts from the index 1 to 5 means 1 to 4. It will gives the output. How to drop the rows? Drop by using drop function, applying the row name with the axis 0. Axis 0 means here row. Okay. After dropping the row of sun 2959, it will give output like they starting with sun for 068 on a different column, different names. Okay. After that, conditional filtering by applying like conditions. Here I applied a condition called total bill greater than 40. Retrieve the data of that persons. Okay. Here apply and the data should be greater than 40. You see here the total records are greater than 40. Okay. Total bill values right greater than $40. If I have to check the gender of male counts, if I put a column name in the data frame, double equals to male dot count function, it will give how many males are present in the total bill and tip and gender and smoker and daytime size. It will show 157 males are present in the gender column, right? After that, I have applied all the conditions and all conditions. And condition means both conditions should be true. Then it will retrieve the both true conditions in the data set, in the data frame. Like here, the total bill greater than 30 and it gender equals to male. It will I will ask here like only give me the first five records. It will give me the record of 23, 39, 44, 47, 56. Okay, the same function is I have applied to our function. Like any one value is true, that will return the values. Again, I will ask for here. I will ask also. Only give me five rows. By using is in function, we have to filter like how there are days in the column. There is different days like Sunday, Tuesday, Sunday, Saturday. If I have to check is in method by using the Saturday and Sunday is present in that column or not. If it is present in that column, it will give the output like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 columns contains Sunday values and 238, 239, 240 contains Saturday, right? With 163 rows comes under the Sunday and Saturday. Okay. Next, apply function. Yeah. By using apply function, we have to uh, retrieve last here. The purpose of this apply function uh, in this data set is like I have to retrieve the CC number, credit card number. It consists of total 15, I think. But I have only last few digits. By applying apply method, I have to retrieve the last four numbers from the CC column. Okay. Right. Here, we have like CC number consisting of this much of letters in that. But I have by using apply function, I have retrieved only the last four digits like 34109230 from the data. Okay, that's why here I use that function, apply function. Next, sorting methods in pandas. Like I have used it means like ఇక్కడ let's sort the values by tip value means by using sort values method like by using a column tip I have set to ascending equals to false means here the ascending equals to false means retrieving the data highest to lowest. Like here we see in the output like in the tip column the value starts from 10, 9, 7, 6, 6. Like it shows like highest to lowest. If I have to set ascending equals to true means here it will give lowest value to highest value. Okay, if I have to sort multiple columns as well by using dear sort values of by using square brackets, in that I have to put two column names like tip and size. If I apply sort values, it will automatically sort that one. After that, min max and their index positions. If I have to apply the max function to the total bill, it will gives like if we see here, total bill has the highest 50 in index 170 and the lowest will also there. Lowest value total bill is 3.07 from the data. It is index number 67. Okay, minimum is 3.07. Its index number is 67. Here, IDX max means ID is its max. Max here the max count of the index value. If you see here, if you see here, like 50 is the highest value with its index number is 170. It will return the output of the IDX max. Okay, similarly for min also, like it will give the index of that row. Like 67 row is the minimum value that contains the 3.07 value. Okay, by using iloc value, I will get the value of 67th row data. Like 3.07 is the minimum value in the data set. It consisting of index number 67 with the data. Okay. Next value counts unique and unique methods. value counts means if I have to check the how many values that present in the data for one particular column. Like if I have to select here as gender column with different values like different names like male and female, I have to count those how many members are present, like come to two categories like male category and female category. Uh, Here 157 males comes under the male category and 87 records are comes under the female category. Okay. Same by using unique method, we have to categorize how many different categories are present in that column. If we see here, like in the day column, we have different days like Sunday, Saturday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay. By using any unique, we have to extract the how many categories are present on that day column. Okay. Here the four, like four, there are Sunday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, right? By using a replace method, we have to replace the names in the data set. Like in the gender column, we have female and male names, but I have to replace it with female as F and male as M. By using replace method, I replace it. The output should be like that. If you see here, like F M M M. By using replace method, same thing can also done by using map method. The same thing here also, or by using map method, female as F and male as M. uh, how to treat the duplicate value means the duplicate data, how to check the duplicate data is present in the data or not by using the duplicated functions or by using duplicated methods. If we put duplicated methods for the data set, it will show false and true. If the data is not uh, without containing any null values, it will show false. If any data, if the any column or any row contain the null values, means it will show the true. How to drop the duplicates means by using the drop duplicates method, it will automatically drop the duplicate values that is present in the data set. Here the use of between function, like I have to apply the between function to total bill, that range, like I have to go with the 20 to 30 range of total bill. uh, Here inclusive both means start to end, like it will give start from 20 to end to 30, it will give range in that 20 to 30 particular range. Okay, if here's total bill consisting of 21.01 and under the range of 20 to 30. Okay, after that nlargest and nsmallest values. Here the nlargest means we have to put 5 here. By example, for example, in the tip column, it will show only the highest and the largest 5 values from the data. And also same for the smallest, same thing happen. Here the random sample of the data set by the number of percentage. Like by using sample, we can randomly select the any 5 rows. That's the meaning of sample. Here the fraction of 0.05 means 5% of the data will be selected randomly from the data set, from all the rows and columns. uh, the previous section also, we have seen how to handle missing data, like how to apply to a data set. Here I'll take a movie source CSV file. It consisting of different column names like first name, last name, and year, gender, pre-movie score and post-movie score. Like here df dot is null function. Whenever there is a missing value, it shows true. Like here in one pre-movie score is dan values. It consisting of all first row consisting of all null values. So that's why it's showing like true. If it's not null values in that row, it will shows like false. Df dot not null means reverse the is null. Like it will shows like whatever the data is present without any null values, it shows like true. If there is any null values in the data, it will shows like false. It is quite opposite to the is null function. Here same rows where all the pre-movie score is not given, but the first name is given. Like we have to retrieve by using and operation, like is null and not null. Means pre-movie score is null and first name is not null. That's the second row with Q and Jackman is not null, but pre-movie score is null. After that, dropping the missing values by using dropna function. we are dropping the rows without using any functions. But using a dropna function, we can remove the missing values that is present in the data. And also we have to do filling the null values with your names or different kinds of names. Names also, like if I here fill null values with a different name, okay, fill with one thing. Fill with mean values also. We can fill the null values by using mean values with different columns also separately. Pre-move is for mean 8, 6, 7. That mean values should be replaced with null values.